Hello and welcome back. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to do a basic crochet chain. So right now I'm using a US size I crochet hook. It's about 5.5 millimeters and I'm just using worsted weight yarn here. I'm using red, so hopefully you'll be able to see it against the pink needle. That probably wasn't the wisest choice in color, but we'll see how it goes. So the difference between crocheting and knitting, besides the fact that you're only using one needle, is that when we did our slip knot, when we were knitting and casting on, we had to leave a long tail. Because remember, we needed the long tail plus the amount of stitches that we were going to be knitting. When you're crocheting, you just need to leave yourself a little bit of a tail and make your slip knot, because you're casting on your stitches this way. It's not actually called casting on, you're just chaining. When you crochet, there's only one stitch on your hook at any given time. So again, we're going to go through the tutorial of making the slip knot. You take 2 fingers, you wrap the yarn around, pull the yarn out. Now you have a loop. It's not attached, it's just a loop. You're holding it at the top. You take your tail end, it's down here. Okay, this is your working end over here. This is attached to the ball of yarn. And this is your tail end. You're going to take your tail end, put it behind the loop so it kind of makes a phi sign, push it up through, pull on your working end, and now you have your slip knot. So you have your tail with your slip knot and your working end. To make the slip knot tighter, pull on your tail end. This is kind of backwards from how we did it when we were knitting. So now we're going to take your hook with your right hand, put your slip knot on, grab the working yarn and your tail, pull taut. Now when you're crocheting, you need to hold this yarn taut in your left hand. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab the yarn with your left pinky, pull it over your fingers and over your pointer. Oops. Okay, so here's what you do. Grab your pinky, wrap it around. Grab your pointer, wrap it around. So now I have a loop around my pinky and around my pointer. Let's do that again. We're going to grab the yarn with your pinky and wrap it around. Okay? Then, with my palm facing down, I'm going to grab the yarn with my pointer and wrap it around. That's how I'm going to keep my tension, just like that. Okay? And I'm going to hold on with 2 fingers to the end of my slip knot here by my tail. And I'm going to take my hook, I'm going to grab the yarn with my hook, and I'm going to pull it through the loop. And that's how you chain. So let's do it again. We're going to chain 10 times. That's 1 chain. Let's do it again. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 2 chains. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 3 chains. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 4 chains. And when you look at these chains, they make these little V shapes. It almost looks like a knit. You know, it's kind of like knitting on its side. So now you can count the V's to see how many loops you have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. Let's do a few more. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 5. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 6. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 7. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 8. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 9. Grab the yarn, pull it through the loop. That's 10. So that's your basic chain stitch. And this is going to be the base for any project that you might be doing. If you're doing a blanket or a scarf, this would be the length of your project, and then you would work with your pattern. And in future tutorials I will show you how to do the single crochet, double crochet, and treble crochet. Happy crocheting!